Hi, Stephen Walker. Subject today is personal productivity. I'm sure you've all got one of these, haven't you? Maybe even two. So this was described as the personal productivity tool with all the apps you can get to do absolutely everything you want. But do you think that really works? Like you, I go to conferences from time to time and I sit next to someone that is looking at their phone every 30 seconds. That perhaps even in a situation where there's just a dozen people in the room, they're spending the entire time when they're supposed to be contributing to the discussion, answering emails on their phone. Do you think that's productive? Why did they bother going to the meeting if they weren't going to contribute? The other problem with this always on type of life is that you're unable to concentrate. When you have emails binging at you all day, messages, telephone calls, people demanding your attention every 5 minutes, how do you do anything that takes any concentration? What happens if you need to spend a couple of hours thinking about something, working something out, coming up with a great solution? How do you get the 2 hours when you're interrupted every 5 minutes with this thing? Please understand that someone phoning you is an invitation to talk. They've even invented a new word now for when we're having a face-to-face conversation and I say, oh, sorry, just got a message, just hang on a moment. It's called phubbing, phone snubbing, phubbing. Do we really need a word for it? Why don't we stop doing it? Telephone calls are an invitation to talk, unless, of course, your job is answering the telephone. You need to find time to concentrate. We're losing the ability to concentrate. And that's just not my generation, that's probably your generation even more so. When I did an exam when I was 40, I had to write for 3 hours. Do you know how difficult I found that? Could you write for 3 hours now? I bet you couldn't. Personal productivity is not just about doing more, it's about doing the right things with your time. And to be perfectly frank, if you've got a phone app that tells you how to be more productive, do you think you're really doing the right thing? This is Stephen Walker, Motivation Matters, creating environments where people give their best.